Divine Ones, we greet you in love. It is beautiful to connect with you now in this way as you are in this state. The light within you is not only continuing to increase in frequency and also in information, but it is acclimating you to living in higher awareness. Notice the sense of peace and well-being that you are able to access nowadays, so much more readily than in the past. Beware of how life is flowing more effortlessly, how you feel a deeper and even more natural sense of trust in things. These are indications of being in higher vibrational expression more often. These are all manifestations of your own Western wholeness here. The light within you is also evolving as you are evolving. It is expanding as you live your life. It is taking upon the expression you give to it as you respond to your experiences and feel your desires and daydream and think and focus. All of these things generate energetic expression within you. All of these things exist vibrationally within you, within all that you are, and thus too within you. And yet, you only realize what is being created when it manifests into a certain type of density of expression, when it has amplified a certain degree, and when you are in accord with it. Then you see it, have it seemingly arise within your experience, and yet the fundamental presence of it was here long before this. It just takes some time for you to let things into your manifest experience. You could change this dynamic, and in fact you are changing this dynamic more and more of late. As you allow yourself to create more momentum, feeling good, you liberate yourself from the slow cycles of manifestation that you've known for most of your life. As you ascend, it becomes easier to believe in your creations and to trust in your divine self. All of this is such a huge difference from the early phases of your embodiment. Reflect on this and see how far you have come. More and more, you recognize that you can feel good by focusing in ways that feel good, and that is enough. Increasingly, you actually find it to be enough to feel good, to feel happy, to feel rested and at peace. This too is a huge shift in your experience. You used to require much more validation and affirmation from outer sources to feel good about yourself. Now you simply feel good. It's a state of being. It is not about yourself. It's just a frequency state, and it's joyful to experience. You are much more readily able to access higher frequency states of being without it being about anything, meaning the experience is becoming increasingly unconditional. This is you in your true power. See this and claim it. Celebrate it. Notice it. Feel good about this. Acknowledge how much has in fact changed, and realize that this change has taken place with much effort in your part. In fact, as you stopped pushing yourself, as you stopped striving, more comes to you with greater ease. So ironic, isn't it? But this is the way life works, and you are now much more living in a much more natural way for the being you truly are, more free, more relaxed, more aligned, more attuned to your own Vesta being, and allowing that energy to flow and fulfill you. There is, in this way of being, no rush, nothing to fix, nothing that is wrong, only pleasure and pleasing experiences. There is only inner awareness of what you feel called to or led into next and now. You know what to do. You know what serves you, for you are allowing your own Western wholeness to communicate with you from within, and you are allowing the stream of clarity to be received. How wonderful! How easily you are now allowing higher light to transform your life, to open you up more and more and more to who you truly are. Stay the course with a practice that brings you into this state. Sleep deeply and well. Eat simple foods that agree with your body. Get outside and move, and experience optic flow, which is so relaxing and enjoyable. Let yourself see, take in, feel, and enjoy the beauty of your experience. There is so much here that is going so well, so many people awakening to who they truly are, and life is opening up so much. They are simply different experiences, and like all experiences, they are generating expansion and more clarity within each of you as to what you desire, what you prefer, and as you choose to focus upon what you want, and to give less and less focus to what you don't want, you change the world. It really is that simple. You create your own reality by focusing on that which you wish to see, touch, taste, feel, heart, and experience, by thinking about the things you find beautiful, by appreciating them, by focusing upon them, by spending your time largely in states of relaxation and joy. You generate more and more experiences and manifestations that feel like this. You are starting to move into the ascended states of being. These states are states of deep inner harmony, states in which you are so relaxed and at peace that you are not that self-conscious. The experiences you have don't feel like a commentary on you, and in this you are profoundly liberated. Divine ones, even though your personality self is so unique and defines much of where your interests lie, what experiences you enjoy, and what you are drawn towards and resonate with, your personality itself is not important. It is not who you truly are. It is a chosen wardrobe, a template of expression you chose for this embodiment. As you feel good more and more often and do the things you love doing, you become much more free and relaxed in relationship to this idea you have of being you. In the past, human beings thought a great deal about who they are and invested much effort in shaping their presentation in the world to earn the accolades they desired or the validation and acceptance of others. Now, less so, and this is freeing for sure, and also allows you to drop into your relationship with who you truly are in a much deeper and expanded way. You are simply more open and alive and allowing, and all of that is so beneficial to you. It is wonderful to really begin to live understanding, or simply knowing and operating from a realization that you don't need to improve yourself or fix yourself or get others to like you in order to create the life you want to live. Who you are is innately beautiful, desirable, appreciated by those who resonate with and care about similar things, and that, truly, friends, is enough. It can be abundant to live this way, to let those who are naturally drawn into conscious connection with you, to be the people you share with and co-create with. It can be so freeing and fun to center in who you are, without giving too much thought to it. Rather, centering in who you are by feeling for what you feel called to, by knowing what you love, by making your life as much as possible about the experiences you enjoy and want to have, by choosing to spend your time and attention in ways that are satisfying and natural to you. If you do this, your choices will put you in states of being and situations that allow you to fulfill yourself. Your life will then bring out the best in you, and you will share the gifts of your presence and the joy of being alive with those who quite naturally and sincerely love and appreciate you. There is never any need to convince anyone or try to receive what you want and need. All of it is already flowing to you. Your job is simply to allow yourself to be, as you are, naturally aligned within, feeling for a presence of being and harmony, and taking in the exquisite beauty of life with pleasure and appreciation. Those choices will carry you. In these ways of being, you will thrive. More and more, we notice that you are free of the baggage of the past that distracted you from these inner riches and the glory of being your true self. We celebrate with you these huge transformations and accomplishments which are leading you into peace, harmony, joy, and an aligned and love-filled presence. Wonderful things are happening inside so many of you. Focus upon this beautiful awareness and let the things that would distract you from them simply be as they are. All life is moving into higher expression as it can, and that is all you need to know to follow your own joy into ever expanding wholeness and divine embodiment. Feel the joy of this within you. Feel the inner knowing that all is well and your ascension is unfolding and arising beautifully. We love you very much. We are complete. I am Archangel Michael with Alia, Ashira, the Galactic Dragons, and the Council of Radiant Light.